Hey guys, this is Mike from B-Tech Reviews here, and I traded in my car. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So definitely didn't expect to trade my car in this year, considering you guys saw my video last year that I went ahead and bought a new car, right? I bought the 2024 Nissan Versa, but a couple days back I went and to service it with an oil change, and you know, when you go to the dealer, they always ask you, hey, do you want to do you want to appraise your vehicle and see if maybe, you know, if we can get you a good deal, we can get you into another vehicle. And I was like, well, it's got to be a vehicle that I want, and it's definitely got to be a price range that I want. So after being there for about 6 hours, I was there from 2 to 8 literally. They did their magic, and you know, I got to a number where I wanted, and here we are, guys. Nissan Sentra SR. We'll go ahead and do a quick walk around with you guys really quick. All right, so I do apologize. I am in a random parking lot, so if you guys hear people honking or something, apologies ahead of time. I did wash it, but there is a piece of bird crap on it. But yeah, let's do a quick walk around. So again, this is the Nissan Sentra SR. So this is not a 2025 model. This is actually a 2024 model year. It was one of the last ones they had on the showroom, or in the oh, that's such a good picture. Hold on, let me take a quick picture of this really quick. It was one of the last, Sentra vehicles that they had. It's our 2024 models, and it was an SR. So I was like, oh man, like I was in love with the color, because originally, you guys know, last year I wanted to get a kind of like a metallic blue color. So again, this is just like a very nice car all the way around. One thing I do love about the Nissan Sentras is that they just have like good body lines everywhere, from like the taillights to kind of like the curves here, if you can see that going all the way down that way. I love the alloy wheels. It's got kind of like, you know, a little bit of chrome and black accent. Definitely a lot better than last year's tire. Last year I didn't really like the rim that my other car had, which I just really wasn't a fan of. I believe these are 18-inch wheels. I don't know the brand. What does it say? Kinergy. I actually need to follow up on that, but it is 215/45 R18. So yeah, so just a heads up for those of you guys who are wondering. Again, SR badge. I actually need to look at the tires again, because but anyway, on the bottom here you do have like that little fake diffuser here, but what I do like about this one is that it does come with an exhaust tip. It looks really nice compared to my Versa, which again, my Versa didn't have one. It does come with that new Nissan badging, and it just kind of looks mean. It looks a little mean from the back. I am going to get the windows tinted. They did include tint. It's got a very, very small little spoiler in the back, but you know, the regular Sentras, the SVs, and the regular S models do not come with any type of spoiler option, at least to my knowledge. So there's that. Again, just love the body lines all the way around. So it is a two-tone. So this version of the Sentra has a black roof, and it does have a sunroof on top also, which I'm not really that big of a fan of sunroofs. It doesn't really matter to me. I never really use them, but it is what it is. I do like that it, you know, it does kind of look pretty cool. Here we go. We'll use the wide angle lens. So black top, kind of metallic blue bottom, and then the wheels kind of go with the top also. Again, headlights are all LED, by the way, so that is always a nice option. When you turn it on also, it does have like a little daytime DRL, or do you want to call it like a little daytime running light. And then of course these are all LEDs. These are just kind of like fake airflow areas, which I don't know why they're fake. They should be real, honestly, but it looks good. Again, SR badge. Again, the front looks a little bit mean. I like it, at least, you know, I think it looks good. I would get the hood open, but nothing really crazy to see. You guys will probably just see a 2.0 4-cylinder CVT engine, which, you know, again, Nissan is not known for. They're not. A lot of people complain about their engines and their CVT transmissions, but you know, again, they get really great gas mileage. This car gets 300 plus miles on a full tank of gas. On the highway, even more. I think my mom's Sentra has about 400, gets about 400 miles on the gallon. So let's go ahead and just take a look on the inside, guys, really quick. So the interior I do love, by the way, and it's very similar to my Nissan Versa. It does have like a flat bottom steering wheel with a lot of buttons, leather wrapped. Obviously, you got that faux carbon fiber right here. It does have a Bose audio system, by the way. So my last car, which was the Versa SR, did not have a system, even though it's like the top trim for that version. If you guys look over here, it does have all of your buttons for the windows. It does only have an only automatic for the driver's side, unfortunately. It does have like this little thing here. I put my thing to clean my glasses here. I do like the handle. The handle does feel very firm and reliable. And what I do love about this car compared to my Versa is the padding on the elbow here. So the leather mat padding on here on my Versa was very it was not soft, it was very hard, so it actually hurt my elbow when I put an elbow rest on there. And I do like the fact that it does have like a little Sentra accent here, by the way, very interesting. By the way, I don't think that my Versa had that, so my Sentra has it. You can see here that I do have my floor mats from my last vehicle put in here, but it does come standard with Nissan's floor mats, so I've just put mine just to kind of give it protection. Cup holders on the side with very minimal room here for storage. You can put maybe like a phone or something there, an extra water bottle. So let's get inside here really quick, guys, and then we'll kind of show you more about it. I'm gonna have to probably turn this off really quick so I can turn off my Bluetooth, because when I turn the car on, it's gonna connect to the Bluetooth. So give me 1 second. All right, we're back. So let's go ahead and do a quick start for you guys really quick. Show you guys what it looks like. We'll go ahead and turn off the radio or lower the radio so you can see the startup animations on here. So I do like the fact that it does have gauges as far as like, you know, actual like speedometer and your RPM gauge. Most new vehicles have like, you know, full screen, which, you know, I'm not. I like the old school look, right? I do like the fact that it does have that little center screen though, where you can, you know, change certain things, right? You can look at different things. You can look at different settings, right? When it comes to this, you can change the settings. It'll tell you your miles per gallon. Right now, obviously, my fuel economy, I've been kind of pressing on the gas. My fuel economy has been pretty good so far. Again, tire pressure sensoring. You can check your tires, right? It can tell you what your trip is, etc., like that. It'll give you the what you have as far as the radio, XM, Bluetooth, etc., like that. This does come with Apple CarPlay, by the way. So right now you can see here I do have 215 miles on the car already. I bought it with like 43 miles. So just a heads up, you know, I mean, this car was test driven a couple times, but like I said, I do like the gauges. And again, this is probably not the first video of a 2024 Sentra SR, but again, this is going to be my little review. I believe this is an 8-inch screen. Somebody correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But again, it does have Bluetooth, it has Sirius XM, it has the Bose audio system. Like right now, again, you can see it is connected there. What I do like about this is you go to the settings. I believe there is there's a camera button right here actually. So you go to the camera button, and it does have 360 camera angling around, so you can see your camera view on top. You can see it from the back, and if you want to, you press the camera button again, and you can see the camera. There's a camera on the right side, and again, so that way when you're trying to park or something like that, you can kind of see your blind spots. I believe there's also one for the front, if I'm not correct on that, but I remember doing this and it actually showed like the front camera view, so I don't know how to get that going exactly. I remember it worked one time, but it did show like a button for the camera in the front. So check surrounding areas. Okay, it's already showing the front actually. So this is the front if I press it like that. But again, you know, if I'm backing up, obviously, like let's say I put it in reverse, you're going to see the backup camera, but I do like the fact that it is showing the front camera. That way, again, if you you know, you can check your surroundings if you are parking, etc., like that. And again, that top view. So again, that's a pretty cool feature that my last little Versa didn't have. Again, guys, leather seats all the way around. It is somewhat like a faux leather. I don't believe they're real. It doesn't feel real, at least. But anyways, it does have like some sort of material here on the side. This portion on the side is not leather, but you can see here it's got red stitching all the way around. It does have like a bunch of vents in the middle here, so you have 3 vents there, 1 vent there, and 1 vent over here. I believe there's no vents in the back seats. No vents in the back seat, but you do have like a little charging port back here in the back. Passenger side, they do get their own climate control buttons. So like, let's say for instance somebody is hot on one side and cold on the other, they can do that. It does come with auto climate, right? It does have a heated steering wheel, by the way. So it does have heated seats. The 2 front seats are heated, and then you know, this is something that my mom's Sentra has, is heated steering. If you press this little button right here, again, it turns on the heat for the steering wheel. And I actually love this feature when it's cold outside, because I never really carry gloves with me. So there's that. The Nissan infotainment system is really not bad at all. It's pretty chill, honestly. What I kind of hated about this car, and again, and maybe it's me, but like, you see this big space right here, it's already a little dirty, right? I need to vacuum it. But there is no wireless Qi charging right here. This would have been like a perfect spot for someone to put their phone. My mom's car does not have one either. She has a 2023 Sentra, and it does not have wireless charging mat on this car. And I think you know, for the price range, it should have it, because my Versa SR had one. So again, you know, I don't know what's going on with Nissan as far as that goes. If you look further down there that way, besides the, you know, the start button, which, you know, again, this is a keyless entry, keyless start. This car does have auto on and off, which, if you guys don't know what that is, basically it's a function that is supposed to save you gas. So when you come to a stoplight, your engine will turn off, but once you let off the brake, the engine turns off. So I've normally only seen this in vehicles that have like V8s or like, you know, minivans. My sister has a minivan, and I'm not sure why this car has it. It's definitely not necessary. I don't think that you're gonna get better gas mileage on this opposed to just a regular car that doesn't have one. That's a 4-cylinder. Again, this is a 2.0 4-cylinder engine. It's about 149 horsepower. So again, I don't know why this has this feature. It's kind of annoying. I do turn it off. You know, of course, you know, some days some of the days when I'm just driving more casually, I will turn it, I'll leave it on just for the hell of it, just to kind of see how it reacts, because it does kind of have a mind of its own. Sometimes it'll turn on, sometimes it won't. So, but anyways, guys, going back, let's see if we can get this on me now. Okay, so going back to me, guys, thanks again. The car has been very comfortable to drive. I'm very familiar with the Nissan Sentra because my mom has a 23 Sentra. Hers is an SV. I never did a video on that one, unfortunately, because I just never did. It's her car, and I want her car to be her car, right? So this is my car, and it's very similar. It's basically the same thing interior-wise. The only difference is this one's black instead. But, you know, again, I've really been enjoying the car, how it drives. Definitely a lot faster than my Nissan Versa. My Nissan Versa was 110 horsepower. This one is 149. I don't know what the torque spec number is on it, but it's definitely got a lot more torque. And it does have a sport mode also, which, again, the sport button makes it feel a little bit faster. You know, it'll give you a little more push again, but again, it's a CVT, guys. There's no way for me to manually you know, change the gear either. There's no paddle shifters. I think that's one thing that I do miss about my Hyundai Veloster, is it did have the paddle shifters, and it did have like the little thing on the shifter that I can do the plus minus and shift the gears on my own if I chose to, right? Even though to some degree the car eventually, you know, took over or did its thing if you were like, you know, pressing really hard on the gas. But in this instance, you know, for what this car is, it's pretty decently, I would say it's pretty decently fast. And, you know, you will be able to pick up highway speeds, and you will be able to get, you know, past people pretty okay. You know, obviously it's not the fastest. You're not going to pass like a Hellcat Charger on the highway, obviously, or a Tesla, but I mean, you'll be able to maintain your speeds pretty well with no issues. Okay, let's show you guys the steering wheel. Okay, so the steering wheel does look nice. Again, it does have like red leather stitching. It's got the new Nissan logo. Again, you have all of your audio controls on this side, your little next, your songs for the next, your navigation menu for the as well. All of these arrows control the navigation menu over here on the screen. So this car does have, obviously it has voice assistant, but it also has lane keep assist, or I guess a lane warning assist, right? So when your car starts to steer off the curve, it'll start making like a vibration. So just be aware this car does not keep you in the lane, but it'll start shaking, and it'll give you a prompt on the screen if you start losing, going outside the line. But anyways, this does have adaptive cruise control, so that's a feature that I do love, right? Where if you're on the highway and the car in front of you slows down, the car will slow down with it. Just keep in mind though that the cars around you might start passing you all of a sudden. So yeah, let's go. And I think I forgot to mention the rest of this. It does have a Type C port over here, a USB Type C, USB A, and an aux port, and then it's got a 12 volt charger or port right there as well. It's got 2 cup holders. It does have like a little thing here as well, a little compartment there. I probably put my change in there. It does have a pretty big center console there, so that's one thing I really do love. I already have my beanie in there. Sorry, I had a receipt in there, so you can fit a pretty big amount there. Let's go ahead. Your elbow rest is actually going to be pretty decent also, guys. Let's go ahead and check out the back seat really quick, just to kind of show you guys. I actually have not sat in the back seat myself, but let's take a look. Again, I'm about 5'9", so let's see how much room this has for someone that's about 5'9", guys. So 5'9", 5'10"-ish with big shoes. But yeah, this is what your back area would look like. You do have a little dome light back here that does have a little control, and I missed the ones in front, but basically it's the same thing. You just have push buttons up here. You can see the sunroof from here. Again, the sunroof has a button where you just press it back and it'll come back. When I get to the front seat, I will show you guys. The headliner is pretty okay. It's not like the best material, but it's a material that's not going to sag on you. It does have oh shit bars, by the way, so if you're a passenger princess or passenger king over here, you're going to feel that. It does have a center console armrest as well for people that are traveling, right? My jacket right here. So you do get 2 cup holders here, and again, you do get that USB port back here. It's interesting though that you only get 1 though. So that kind of sucks if you're in the back seat with more than one person and they're trying to charge their device. So I mean, Nissan, I don't know. I'm not sure what the 25 model looks like, but if the 25 model doesn't have 2 ports back here, at least like a USB A and a USB C, then you guys are missing out. Don't really need vents back here because the AC works pretty well. Again, you see the Bose audio system buttons over there, but I don't see any Bose stuff back here, so I don't see anything. It does have 2 speakers back here as well, guys, so just a heads up. Probably hard to see, but it does have 2 speakers in the back. So all the way it has 6 speakers, and then it has 2 tweeters. So the tweeters are going to be let's see if I can show you that. The tweeters are right there. That's the tweeter. So again, that's that. It does only have 1 pocket for the back seat, so it's definitely there, obviously, but it's not too crazy. The armrests again are padded over here. They do have their window. It's not automatic, so you're gonna have to be living in the third world by having to hold it down. It does have that little space as well, and I believe it does have an area for a cup holder as well. Let me open it so you can kind of see. But yeah, you can put like a bottle of water, and it does have like a little bit of compartment space for you to put like your phone or something like that. Nothing too crazy. It is pretty comfortable back here though. I will not lie, like if I was riding in the back, I would not complain at all. So let's go back to the front really quick, and then maybe I will do a cold start for you guys. I'm probably not going to drive it just because I don't know, maybe I'll do another drive along in another video. But I do want to, I guess, show you guys how this sounds before we finish off. Oh yeah, I did miss a few buttons, by the way. So okay, coming back in here, I did miss the buttons over here, guys. So again, you do have a button that controls eco mode, so you can turn this on and off. I would maybe mostly use this when driving on the highway. You have a trunk button. Your gas lid is down here on the bottom. I can't reach down, I'm sorry guys, but it's right here. My finger's on it. It does have trip reset, and this button controls the lighting as far as the dash lighting and how bright it is. So, and if you put it at its max setting, it will give you a warning telling you it's too bright. And again, on this one, it does have a button where, again, you can kind of dim it a little bit in case it's too bright for you. So again, up here, I do have a sunglass holder. And again, lights, again, you can turn one on, the other one on over here. It does have an emergency SOS button, so I'm definitely not going to press that. Hopefully I never have to use it. There is a blank spot for a button up here. I don't know why it's blank. If you bring these down, it does have a little light, by the way, for your mirror. So again, smash that like button, guys. Smash that like button. But yeah, not a very like crazy, I guess, mirror and whatever, but again, the light will not activate unless you open this up, so just a heads up on that. I don't know if it has it on the other side. It does have it on the other side as well, so there you go. So for the passenger princesses, let's go ahead and open up the sunroof really quick. So there it is. I'll show you guys what it looks like on the outside also. I did actually drive around with this yesterday open when I was like jamming out. So again, this is what it looks like open. Definitely, probably again not going to use it too often, but again, for people that, you know, have very nice weather, again, it does blend in very well when it's closed, so you're not going to really see it too hard. But yeah, guys, again, didn't really think I was gonna trade in my vehicle a couple of days back. It was actually today's Sunday, so I'm filming this on a Sunday. So I do need to get the windows tinted. They owe me tinted windows. I want to, let's rev on it. Let's rev on the engine really quick. So you can kind of hear what it sounds like. Again, I'm gonna just walk to my car and do that really quick for you. So 1 second, guys. 1 second. Okay guys, so probably not the best sounding. You probably saw some water spit out maybe. Engine, oh yeah, I think I forgot to show you guys the trunk. I guess we'll close with us and the trunk. It does have a very good amount of trunk room. It does come with this little center carpet. You can see I already have kind of a mess back here. But yeah, for the most part, you know, it's probably about the same size or even bigger than my other vehicle's trunk. So I don't have a problem with it. You know, again, I was actually considering getting a used SUV, but I'm very happy with my purchase. You know, again, you know, definitely, I don't know if I'm going to keep this for 6 years. I believe I financed for 6 years, and I bought warranty on it just like I did with my other vehicle. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm definitely going to probably trade it in within 3 years. So again, guys, this is Mike with B-Tech Review signing off. We'll go ahead and close up that sunroof. There's a little bit of bugs flying around, and I really appreciate you guys checking out the 2024 Nissan SR overview. Again, if you guys like the video, please smash the like button for me, share, and if you guys have any questions, send them in the comments down below. I'll definitely answer as best as I can. So you guys have a good one. Thanks again for watching.